What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're installing a handbrake on my GS300. These cars come with a foot brake right here and we're going to convert it to a handbrake using an SC300 handbrake right here. We got this black one right here that we got from the pick and pull, and we're going to convert it using a heat lining speed shop bracket right here, and it's going to put it in this location right here so it looks OEM. It's actually the same spot where the SC300 sits. It's going to look kind of OEM. You won't notice it as long as you cut it clean. So we're going to show you guys how to install it real quick. We've done this in the past, but we're going to do it again a little more in depth, and we'll show you guys the whole process and what it looks like. So let's go. So first things first, you're going to take off the center console right here, which is pretty simple, but you're going to remove this right here. Remove the shift knob, get that out of the way. And then you're going to want to put your car into neutral because you're going to be able to pull this out. So my car is dead, but we're going to go ahead and put this into neutral for now. That way we can spin the car, spin it freely. And then now, go ahead and take out, lift this up right here. Oops. Lift this up. Now you're gonna pop this thing out. There we go. There we go. Comes out pretty easily. So you're gonna have to take out this entire dash right here as well. So you can see there's screws holding it right here, right here. Lift up this carpet back here. Some more screws right there. All right, go ahead and pop this out right here. Make sure you unplug it from the back right here. And then go ahead and pop that out. Now this thing should just lift up. Just a little bit of persuasion. There we go. That's out. Put it to the side. And now you have access to this. Now you can remove here and here. This should be loose. Get that bolt out. Oh shit. There we go. Put this to the side. Take out right here, right here. Here, right here. The whole thing is loose, you can see that. So now you just pull back. So let's see if I can get a flathead in here. So you just got to pull it back. It was a little bit tight since it's never been taken out, but here we got it. You can see the clip right there. So now you need to remove this AC vent. You can see it kind of wraps around here. This is going to be in the way because you need access to the handbrake cable, which is right there. So screw right here. Go ahead and remove this bracket right here with the two 10mm bolts right here as well. There is a clip holding the carpet right here that you're going to want to remove. Go ahead and slide that out. The carpet should come out. There we go. Same thing with this side. So now we need to remove the parking brake right here, the foot and the lever right here. So you're gonna get the carpet back. So let's get all the carpet out of the way. We're gonna remove this trim right here first, and it's all clipped, so you just gotta pop it up. There we go. There. Pop that up. That to the side. All right, now it's time to remove the kick panel right here. There's a couple screws and bolts that you want to get at. So it's one right here. I have a light shining so that way you guys can see. One bolt right there, and it should be a screw right here as well. So let's get that one out. one more on this side right here. We popped it out. Now this just comes off. I'm gonna pop the OBD2. Go ahead and pop the OBD2 right here out. Just a few clips on the side. Go ahead and remove these two bolts holding the release right here and right there. It's gonna be much easier if you pop this out as well, because you're gonna need to if you're doing the manual swap at the same time. So right here is another bolt, and then same thing on the other side, the bottom right there. Take those out. You're gonna pop this off right here as well, because you need to remove this. And you can just pop this up like that. This should come out. Oh, don't rip that. Pop off the panel right here. And there's, see, 2 more bolts right here. Now remove these clips up here. Now you can see clear where all the bolts are. One right here. There's one at the very top right there. There's one in the center that you couldn't see earlier. And then one right here. So let's get that top bolt out and then it should be good. All right, now it should just pop right out. And now you can remove the carpet and start following the wire to remove the cable. All right, time to pull the carpet back as much as you can. Try to get it under the brake pad and start pulling it out. Now you're gonna remove this footrest right here to remove the handbrake cable that runs all the way through here, all the way through here, all the way through there. All right, now you need to remove the exhaust. Take the bolts out right here and remove the heat shield. It's gonna be hard for me to film underneath here, so I'm just gonna show you what to do. So take out the bolts, take out the exhaust, pull the exhaust out, and then you have access to behind there. So we'll go ahead and take this out real quick. All right, we need to finish dropping the exhaust, and so we're gonna drop the Y pipe right here. We got the other half out right there, and so we're gonna drop off this Y pipe right here, but I gotta take off the O2 sensor. So got an O2 sensor tool. Go ahead and try to remove it. Just gonna get some leverage out here. I have the whole exhaust moved, and now it's just the drive shaft. And honestly, you can do it without removing the drive shaft, because I've done it before, because you have a little bit of room to work here. But since I'm doing the manual swap now, we're gonna take this whole drive shaft off because we're not gonna use it. So first, we're gonna disconnect from back here, which is, I believe, a 17, and then right here, 14, and then more in the front right there. There's actually a nut on the back side right here. So make sure you hold that down. All right, now full access to everything here. So let's go ahead and start disconnecting the brace right here. You should be able to remove right here and push it up. And that should pop it out if I have some leverage. There we go. Now I can do this side. Now this cable is disconnected. You can disconnect from here as well. If I can get this out. There we go. And now you can disconnect this pin by just pushing this pin up right here. Now it's time to remove this right here. And you're gonna remove the shifter, all the bolts holding the shifter right here. Just 1, 2, 3, and then one more, 4. Right there to remove the shifter, and then you should be able to get the cable out the way. Now you can see right here, this should just come right through. You can just pull everything out, fish it out. And now the whole e-brake assembly can just pop right out of the car. That whole system is out. It's gonna be easier if you secure the handbrake to the bracket first and then bolt it down too as well. All right, we have the supplied hardware. I'm gonna use it to mount the handbrake to the bracket. Go ahead and mount the handbrake cable back to the chassis. So now I have it bolted there. Now we're gonna bolt the handbrake to the bracket right there. All right, I have it hooked on there temporarily. I have it hooked on right there. And now we're gonna go ahead and put these bolts into right here and right here. All right, we're just gonna tighten everything down. I have this bolt here, and that one right there, right here. All right, you see this bracket right here? This is from the SC300. You can also get it from the IS300, but you're gonna need this. You can't use that OEM stuff the GS came with. Right here, slide this through. It's supposed to lock like this. Go ahead and get this one in. It's upside down. Oopsies. This way. There we go. Lock this in. Slide this in here. All right, now this is how the bracket should sit. Now you can adjust the handbrake cable on the inside. If you're having a hard time putting the bracket on, you can adjust this to lengthen the cable. That way you have more room. But now we can tighten it back down, so that way the handbrake is tight. This is how you adjust the cable and everything. All right, now it's time to put the dash back in, the center console back in. I'm trying to figure out where to cut. You might need to cut a little bit just to clear the handbrake right here, but try not to cut too much. My last mistake is I cut way too much, and you can see it from the outside. So I'm trying to take my time with this, but I'll show you how I cut it once I kind of figure out that situation. All right, there you guys have it. We have a handbrake installed. We're not gonna put the interior back together just yet because we're continuing on with the manual swap. So this is pretty much the first step of the manual swap that we're gonna do. Now we're gonna remove the transmission and get the whole area ready to put in transmission in. Then we'll install the clutch pedal, cut the trans tunnel, but stay tuned for the next part where we take out the automatic transmission. It's pretty easy. I mean, once you do this part, taking out the automatic transmission only took a couple hours. Just filming takes a long time, but working handbrake. Feels like OEM, looks like OEM. I just gotta get this carpet cut out nicely. So next step in today's adventures is continuing on with the swap. We already took most of it out already, but you'll see that in a different video. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys want a handbrake kit, we sell them on our website at lunaticsco.com. Go ahead and head to the link in the description and check us out. We'll get you sorted. We have it for the GS, LS, Aristos, so quite a few other cars. So yeah, check us out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.